Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome back. I hope you are doing good today. Hello, welcome. Happy Monday. It's already been a Monday for me. I don't know how it's been for you guys, but we're gonna make it. We're making it through. Everything is fine. It's fine. I love you all. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Welcome back. I had a good weekend. Maybe a little bit of a stressful one, but a decent weekend. So that's all that matters. It is about to rain for another 2 weeks, so I'm not super happy about that, but it's okay. Everything's fine here. Listen, I'm going to have a vibey night tonight streaming because I think the neighbor is smoking the weed. I think. So I have a brand new mango candle that I got from Kroger that I am burning. Partly because I think they're smoking the weed, although it's difficult to tell because it's raining outside, so smells are a little funky in general anyway. But I'm just using it as an excuse to light my mango candle because I'm excited to try it. And also it's summertime now. Did you guys realize it's summer? I only just realized it's summer 2 days ago. I think really yesterday, I was like, wait a minute, it's June. It's already summer. It doesn't feel like it, but it is summer. So it's time to break out the summer playlist and the summer makeup and just vibe. So anyway, hi everybody. I hope you're doing good today. Hi Panda, someone else claim first, I'll be second. I relate to that on a spiritual level. Hi Queen Rat, how are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hello, everybody. Oh, you've been stressing, Panda? I get that. I am too. Listen, we're going to get through it together. We're going to get through it together. You start working this Thursday and you're still on lookout for the shoes as well as transportation. Still haven't done other things like wash and iron clothes. Panda, I relate to that. I get it. Deep breath. You got this. I know you do. Like, and even if you don't have to show up perfect, I think as long as you show up, I think that's all that matters. I walked around trying to find shoes today. That's enough of a Monday for me. I relate to that. Being an adult sucks. It does, Queen Rat. This is like factual information. I am feeling the same way. So I vibe with that pretty hard. Hi, Silver. You be shopping all weekend? No, I just shopped on Sunday, which we'll get to that. You know. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. But I'm debating. I will stretch. Hold on. Let me stretch. Queen Rat, how is your studies going? Have you gotten your master's yet? Or are you still working on it? I was trying to remember if it was that you were finishing it by the beginning of the summer or the end of the summer. Oh my God. Sorry. Oh, big stretch. I'm debating on whether I should really work on a summer PNG or not, since I have no idea how often I'll stream. I would maybe you got two options with that. Either work on one before you have the job or work on it once you have the job and see how much time and energy you have. That would be my advice. So it's the dress code you have to follow. That's true. I meant more it doesn't have to be perfectly press and iron. I'm sure it might need to be somewhat unwrinkled, but you don't have to show up perfect. You just have to show up. So, eat any good foodies over the weekend? I did. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I swear I took a nap before this. Ooh. Anyway. No, work on the PNG in your spare time if it's fun. I get it. I definitely don't work on stream stuff during work sometimes, so I get it. But because it's fun and everything. I did eat some good food over the weekend. I had, let's see, what do we have for Friday? For Friday dinner, we got Cookout, I think. And I got my typical Cookout order. Not that you guys know what Cookout is, because I'm pretty sure it's just a Southern chain, but it's big double burger out west style. So out west style is bacon and barbecue sauce and onions and stuff. It's pretty good. It's kind of like a barbecue burger. And then I get fries and slaw because I'm Southern and I like cold slaw. I don't like a lot of Southern food, but I do. Is my music playing? It is. I just had it turned down too quiet. Sorry, I tripped out for a second because I thought I wasn't playing my music, and I was. We're good. It's fine. Everything is okay.
Playing my music and I was.
Listen, I'm doing good, but I'm not doing gurry. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm opening my YouTube chat because I totally forgot. I'm debating on doing some online classes as well when working, so I can work towards getting a better job. That's a good idea, Panda. That actually genuinely is a really good idea. But yeah, you know what Cookout is? I ate Cookout a lot. Yeah, see, but Panda, you're down south enough that you know. I didn't know what Cookout was until I moved to Athens. We didn't have one in Noonan where I grew up. So it was new to me when I came to college. But Panda, yeah, you're in the Carolinas. You know what the Cookout is, but I don't know if a Silver or Queen Rat knows what Cookout is. So if the rats know. Because again, I didn't know till I came to Athens. So, because we didn't have one in Noonan. We just had McDonald's and Wendy's and Subway and that kind of stuff. The big chain. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Apparently I'm more tired than I think I am. Whew. But yeah, I have the big double burger, which they call it a big double burger, but it just means it has two patties. It's not that big. I get the out west style, which is barbecue, essentially. Fries and slaw, because I don't like a lot of Southern style food, but I do like coleslaw. I do. I have to admit. I don't like grits. I'm not a big fried chicken person. Sweet tea's okay, but I do love me some coleslaw. It has to be done right, though. Bad coleslaw is bad. It has to be made with the right. The rats do not know. The rats have never been to the Cookout. You're not missing a lot. So the advantage of Cookout is you get a lot of food for cheap, and it's pretty decent fast food. It's not great and it's not terrible. It's just kind of mid, but, it's not diner style. I don't know why. They have kind of a diner theme a little bit, but it's not diner style. It's just fast food. It's just like any other like burger place. Maybe like Shake Shack. Again, I haven't really been to a Shake Shack like ever. We have, what's the Johnny Rocket? No. Steak and Shake is what we have in the South, and I don't like that. It's not very good. And they decided to push using beef tallow for Trump. So, you know, nobody goes there anymore. Anyway, sorry, I'm kind of ADHD today. But yeah, the no cookouts near me. Oh, there's one 3 hours away. That's a long ways away. I got lucky. They're here because of the college students mostly, because they know they can make a bunch of money off the college students. Yeah, I do fries and slaw, and then me and Kaylin get extra sides of, they have white cheddar cheese bites that are made with Wisconsin cheese curds. They are so good. They're so good that I'm pretty sure that Zaxby's temporarily got cheese bites in an attempt to compete with them, but Zaxby's put a bunch of pepper all over them, and that was not yummy. But the cookout cheese bites are very yummy, and they're usually hot. So me and Kaylin will get 2 little bags of them, and we'll split them. So what we'll do is we'll take one little mini, like it's like a little mini scoop of them. We'll take one of them, and in the car on the way home, we'll eat them when they're fresh, because they're still so hot that the cheese pulls when you bite into it. So that's like a fun experience. And then we'll like split the rest when we get home or whatever. That's my typical cookout order, in case you guys cared. But there's only one place that has good grits. Other than that, nah, I've never had good grits in my life, but I just maybe am not a grits person. Just don't think I am, honestly, which is fine. I'm not super Southern for having lived in the South. I think I would fit better more in other states. And when I have visited other states, I typically do fit in a little bit better, so. I used to go there only for the milkshakes. Yeah, Cookout does have milkshakes, and they're pretty good. And again, they're cheap. You can get a lot of food for very cheap. You basically get 1 entree, 2 sides, and a drink for like a really reasonable price. And the sides are beefy too. They're not like, you can get like whole enchiladas as sides. So like very good for college students who want food on a budget. Because I knew a lot of college students that would go out with like our youth group, get a meal, and then like I did this once, one of the sides is like fries and the other sides is an enchilada, and then take the enchilada home and stick it in the fridge for later. So you'll be able to say the whole time, King, and I have to stop by my mom's and go to Subway. That's okay, Queen Rat. Enjoy your Subway. What do you usually get at Subway? I do like Subway, but now I'm sort of gluten-free, so I still have gluten sometimes, but I have to like meter it. So, okay, yes, I know, hydrate. Give me 1 second. Let me go get my tea really fast. I'll be back in 2 seconds, and I will not shatter the olive oil this time. I stuck it to the back of the rack, so that won't happen again. Okay, I'm coming back. In case you guys were not here last Wednesday, we had the first 20 minutes of stream was a full fiasco of me trying to get my hot chocolate off of the rack that I store a lot of kitchen stuff on and knocking over a full brand new bottle of olive oil. on the floor, not knowing what to do, like absolutely full, brand new, fresh bottle of olive oil, shattering the entire thing on the floor. And then someone knocked on my front door while that was going down. And they didn't even have the decency enough to leave like a tract or anything. Or like a advertisement for weed. They didn't even leave anything. They just knocked on my door and then left. And I was like, so we're fine. We have new olive oil now. Tonight's tea is strawberry. My like strawberry hibiscus raspberry tea. Did I not put enough sugar in this? Huh. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I'll live. Okay. Anyway, it was a disaster. A total fiasco. Yeah, tonight's tea, strawberry, hibiscus. Tonight's snackies, my crunchies, are some barbecue chips and a handful of M&Ms. I never like grits either, but I just tried it once at this place because it's all breakfast. Add a little butter and a dash of salt and I eat it fast. There's this really famous breakfast place around here called Mama's Boy. I think they're vegan too. But like they're so famous that people literally come to Athens to go to this restaurant. Like it is a crazy famous restaurant. It's like a local restaurant. I've never been. Me and Kaylin keep talking about going, but like it's kind of expensive. So we've just never like pulled the plug. Also, we get up late on the weekends because we work so hard on the weekdays. We don't get a lot of sleep on the weekdays because of my streaming schedule, unfortunately. So like we catch up a little bit on the weekend. But we've never been, but we should go at some point. They might have good grits. You started getting the honey mustard barbecue chicken sub. Is it good? I love honey mustard. Is it good? You might tempt me into going this weekend. Will she shatter the olive oil again? For sure. No, I won't. I put it in the back of the rack for a reason. No, it's the people that updated the Signal RGB app that shattered the olive oil. We established it. That's true. Oh, wait, listen. So here's the ending to the olive oil fiasco. Kind of funny. So Kaylin had recently looked up how to clean up spills like that. So factual information for you all. If you ever spill some kind of oil, like olive oil or like, I don't know, canola oil or like whatever. I mean, you could probably even do it with engine oil if you really wanted to. Flour. We buried that bitch in flour and it absolutely soaked it all up. The advice was to clean up, and kitty litter's the other option. The advice was to clean up the shards of glass first out of it. But honestly, I actually found doing the flour first was better because it was safer, because I didn't have to worry about cutting my hands on the glass, because the flour kind of congealed around the glass and made it easier to sweep up. But it was so funny because I swept up the first layer of flour and there was like obviously caked flour on the floor with the oil. And I started rolling it up with the pan and I was like, Kaylin, look at how like squishy it is. And she's like, oh my God, we made dough. And I was like, oh my God, we did make dough. Like, what is dough but like flour and olive oil? Like, is that not dough? Like, we somehow made first floor dough with the shattered olive oil, but it was like legit dough. Like, it like looked like kneaded dough. And I just thought that was kind of funny that something that seemed like such a disaster just turned it up into innocent dough at the end. So that's what you'll use for the pizza. Yes, glass shard filled dough is what we'll use to make the pizza. 100%. It's very good. Oh, you can't tell me this. Now I'm gonna want it. Now I'm gonna want to go get some. Did I put sugar in this? I just clearly did not put enough. Maybe I need less sugar today. I can accept that. Did they issue updated drivers for the RGB? Okay, so the other drama that happened over the weekend is Friday. I was getting onto my computer to do something, and I had this app called Signal RGB that I downloaded, or like my computer came with or something, to basically control the RGB lighting on my computer, because I have a gaming computer and it has fans with RGB lighting, and I can change the lighting. And like my microphone is RGB, so is my keyboard, and so is my mouse. So like all of those technically have their own software like with them, but the main app will control everything. So I log on Friday. I think I was gonna work on something stream related, and it's like, oh, there's an update. Would you like to install it? I was like, okay, cool, yeah, sure, update, click yes. It broke my computer. It completely broke my computer. My mouse started stuttering violently, turning 1,000 different colors at the same time. My computer started flashing wild rainbow colors on repeat, which was not what I had told it to do. It didn't affect my like microphone, thankfully, but my computer's fans were running weirdly. And I was like, oh, hey, this is bad. And then eventually my mouse stopped working completely, and so did my keyboard. They just were not, I was like clicking on them. I had to like force shut down my computer. And I was like, okay, so I Googled it. I looked on Reddit, and Reddit was basically the past 12 hours, everyone on Reddit going, what have you done? Why did you do this to us? Like, what have you done to our freaking computers? Apparently I got off easy because they were trying to implement fan speed control with the update for the computers, and some people's fans started going 1,000 miles an hour and almost broke their computers and like bricked them. And I'm like, so I gave it a day, and like all on Reddit, the team was like, well, we needed to install this because we needed to do some security updates, and like also we wanted fan control because y'all asked for it. And everyone's just out here tired of capitalism. We're like, we do not need a subscription, because you can do a subscription to do like custom light control or something. We're like, we do not need a subscription. We do not need a paid. We need a button that make our light go rainbow, and that's all. We do not need all of this broken BS. So long story short, I uninstalled it. And surprise, surprise, everything's working fine. I actually prefer my fan lights to be white. I would need an app to control my fan lights on my computer if I wanted them to be rainbow. I actually personally like them white. That fits my aesthetic the best. And surprise, surprise, their natural setting is white. So we're good. So there's some other apps you can get that if for some reason I wanted to change it, there's like an open source one that's not as sketchy that I can get, but crisis averted. My mouse literally just wouldn't work with my computer. It was actually insane. Because the problem was the software on the mouse was being overwritten by Signal RGB. So I just said, hey, is this necessary for my computer to work? No, goodbye. I'm not bothered with that. I am too busy of a woman to be dealing with that at any given moment in time. So I'll give you the number of the exorcist I call for my phone. Just put my, do you have a lot of issues with your phone, Panda? Breaking like tech-wise and stuff? I don't care for RGB that much. My laptop fan has RGB. My keyboard has red RGB. My mic has RGB, but I turn them off unless I'm streaming where I keep the mic one on. Yeah, I like having the mic one on because A, it's fun, and B, it helps me see if the mic is on or not. I could have it just like a solid color or white if I wanted to, but I think the rainbow's fun. I have rainbow, like soft rainbow on my keyboard. It like softly rotates. Well, it was. I think I'm just realizing it's not anymore. Can I get you to move again? Wait, hold on, I might have, there it is. It just was that it changed the settings. My fan, my keyboard softly rotates through rainbow, which is kind of nice, and my mouse is rainbow. Like, that's my gamer girl setup. It's just fun. Like, I just like it. It's just a fun aesthetic. It's like fun to have pretty colors, but you know. But I don't like, I'm not obsessive. I like my computer fans white because my computer's white and I like the fans white. It kind of just, someday I would love to do the thing that people do where they have like a decorated computer. But that's not right now. Also, it's down by like my knees because I have a kind of small desk. So I have like a small shelf on the bottom that I leave the computer on because it's 400 pounds. Someday I'll get myself a bigger streamer desk. A, so that I can have better like camera setups and stuff. And also like put the computer up so I have better access to it. And B, so we can have a cat cam someday. But so then I'll decorate my computer then. Also, when I potentially don't live here, because I have 2 determined spiders that keep spinning webs in my computer and it drives me insane. I clean it out like every other weekend and like clockwork, the spiders are back. And I'm like, why? Leave my computer alone. Please stop. They're not like touching any of the actual components. They're just trying to spin it in the empty box area. But I'm like, can you not do that? This is electronics. Leave it alone. So, Amy, it'll blink open apps. The flashlight will turn on and off and on and off. It'll buzz. It'll do all these different things. I can't touch the screen to stop it. The only way to stop it is do a hard reset. Hey, Panda, I have an answer for you for why you deal with that level of scuff. I diagnosed you with being a Taurus because Kaylin is also a Taurus, and every Taurus I've ever known has a very interesting relationship with technology. Like just a very, y'all break tech in a way that makes people go, oh, that's interesting. Like every time Kaylin's broken anything tech-wise, I'm like, I can fix it. What did you do? And she's like, it just did this. I'm like, I believe you. I just diagnosed you with being a Taurus, unfortunately. That's just kind of the way that no diagnosis needed. No, I know you're a Taurus. I'm just saying that that's why you're having tech problems, is that I diagnosed you with Taurus. That's why you have tech issues. So just every Taurus I've ever known, it's just a thing. Y'all just have, Tauruses are kind of like, the earth signs are kind of like not techie. So I think that, not that y'all can't work with tech, but they're just not techie inherently. So I think that's why it's just, your brain's like, why no work? I don't have tech issues, I fix them. But see, you're determined. So you're already way ahead of the game. So maybe the lizards will nest in your PC. Oh God, please don't. Please don't. My ex works on computers and showed me one. It was really pretty with RGB lights. People do gorgeous stuff with their PCs. I really want to get a really cool, I'm super weak to all the Sakura PCs I see out there. Obviously I'm weak to Sakura stuff, as you can see my spring outfit, but like I'm weak to the Sakura PCs. I'm weak to the people that put like little like figurines in their PCs and stuff. I'm like, if you're gonna have a computer that cost you that much money, and if you're like a streamer and you're gonna see it every day, why not decorate it? You know what I mean? Like I'm that same way with cars though. I feel like I wish people decorated their cars more. They don't for like resaleability. But I'm like, if you're gonna have a really expensive thing, why not personalize it a little bit? Because you spent like thousands of dollars on this, so you might as well. That's just my opinion though. Also, so the other thing I did not get around to doing this weekend, I was supposed to practice the pizza for the anniversary stream. I did not. I was very tired and very busy. So, but part of that was it does take olive oil for the recipe, and we broke the olive oil. So I have canola oil at home, but I was suspicious that the flavor would be off. So I will practice making the pizza this weekend to prep for next week. Or I won't, and we'll do it blind. And we're gonna find out what happens. But my current canon is I'm gonna try to do it this weekend. So this upcoming weekend. But yeah, on Saturday, I didn't feel like cooking it. And also I was really craving Buffalo Wild Wings. So we went out and got Buffalo Wild Wings that night, and it was worth it. So we just used the glass-filled dough. Oh my God. That could be a cursed pizza 2.0. Listen. But yeah, we got Buffalo Wild Wings on Saturday. It was worth it. It was delicious. So. But, that was fun. I was really busy this weekend. I know I keep saying that, but like, my life's a bit of a train wreck right now. I'm currently working on other projects. So that's taking up a lot of time and mental energy and effort and money, which is fine. But a lot of my life has been revolving around that. So that was what I was working on a lot this weekend. My room's a disaster. I need to clean it. I've got stuff it's kind of a mess. But I had to go shopping on Sunday for some stuff from Walmart, like extension cords and things like that. So we had to do a Walmart run. I want like a quick Best Buy run. And like, I decided, because it was the only convenient time to do so, to run to Best Buy and Walmart before I did groceries. That was so exhausting. It went quick and it was still so exhausting. I got to Kroger and my feet were like, and I'm like, oh my God, we're almost there. Please just, woo. It was a lot. But something I might show you guys at some point is I have a cute little, like a couple cute little functional pieces of furniture that I've been inspired lately by people on TikTok, really, who have like crappy furniture or furniture they don't totally love, and they're like doing like folk art painting on it. So I got some paints from Walmart and I might paint something a little bit. When I find some time, I might show you guys when I do that. So which is kind of cute. But I did that on Sunday and it was exhausting. And I saw a cursed Barbie thing, if you guys got to see that on Twitch before it went away. I've been seeing all the little cups. It's like a little kid snack cup. And excuse me. They're using like character heads to be the top of the cup. But the Barbie one was so cursed. So I put it on my Twitch stories because it was scary. So. And then, what else was I gonna nap about? I don't remember. I'm doing better than I could be, but I'm still pretty tired, so. How was Miss Amy's work day today? It went. I made 11 sales. Like, I did work hard today. But it's kind of, here, let me see. I had Yap topics. What was those? Oh yeah, I don't know. So for now, it looks like I'm gonna stay on warms at work unless they just randomly decide to change their minds again. I still can take some opportunities calls if I run out of warms work to do, which I think this week especially I will be doing. So we're still slammed with inbounds, like absolutely slammed. I'm just not taking them right now because I'm taking other stuff. Like we're totally slammed. We're still like they're clearly still struggling, so they're just gonna have to hire people. But I know they said they are they're hiring for both positions, like both my scheduling position and also like the agent position. So like a lot of people too. So they're gonna try to fill in those gaps. But I'm currently dealing with the pros and cons of like pros of doing warms. I don't have to take inbounds and my voice is saved. Cons of doing warms. There's a whole bunch of drama with the coworkers that work that queue. And now I'm back in the middle of all of that again. And I got yelled at last week and I did not appreciate that, but I'm doing what I can to mitigate that now. And like, there's just drama and I hate drama. I was talking with my coworkers again today and she's like, yeah, this one coworker likes to make all the sales. So we give her the first and then I just take the seconds and then we try to stay out of drama. And I'm like, ugh. No, over in warms, we're not on the dialer yet. That's what's happening on the warms. The warms is the only queue left that's not on the dialer. So I'm manually dialing. So it's nice to manually dial. It saves my voice like crazy and I'm way less stressed. The only problem is there's a lot of drama about over who's working what. And then also like who's making sales and who isn't. And also whether or not you get your work exactly done when they want you to, or else they'll yell at you. And then also all of the people I'm calling are mean. They're so mean. I didn't realize it until I started working other queues when I was doing ops and stuff. All of the warms customers are so mean. So, that's not fun. But it is what it is. So I'm glad my voice is being saved because I need it. Hi, King Rat. How are you? Guess what? What? Chicken butt? I don't know. I'm assuming you're making some kind of joke, but what? How are you? I hope you're doing good today. Welcome in. Oh, you're moving in together soon. It was not a joke. What's that like? You know, that's like, you know, that like that audio that's like the, like whenever it's the wrong kind of FaceTime call of like, it's like you open the FaceTime wearing like a costume and then she's like, I hate him. I hate him. And they're like tearing the, like when you misjudge the FaceTime call. I feel like that's what that was. Anyway, that's exciting that you guys are moving in together though. Where are you guys getting an apartment together or how is that working? That's exciting though. I hope it goes well. Congrats. Congrats. You posted the pics. Ooh, I have some pictures to show too, so. Got a job opportunity lined up in Queen Rat City. I'm probably gonna get it. That's so exciting. Good for you. What job is it? Will you not have to work with the crappy dogs? Absolutely not in this economy. Children in this economy? Ooh, here, Panda, that does look good. Hold on. That's a nice computer. That's a real nice, that's nice. I don't know why it's so like, oh, hold on. Can I, hello? Can I like, there we go. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. That's nice. That's real nice. You can, the setups on these things can get wild. Hey, that actually, that's not the same PC I have, but it looks very similar to it. It does look more, no, it's not the same as mine, but it does look very similar. It might be from the same brand. That might be why. I was like, wait, is that my PC? It's not. My PC's a lot more simple than that, but that is very cool. You can get cool designs for those things. So, grooming trainee at PetSmart. Oh, but that's exciting. I know you wanted to do grooming, so I hope that goes well for you. That'd be awesome if you can grab it. That's fantastic. That's so good. I'm so excited. I know that's what you wanted to work towards, so. I love the colors in a white case. Me too. I like white cased ones. You can get all kinds of different colored cases now, but I do like the white. I think it looks very clean. And then you have a lot of color options in the thing itself. This was the other thing, a picture I want to show you guys today. Oh, I did see. We'll show King Rat's food in a second. I got some bougie snacks today. Your girl got some bougie snacks. So now that I'm gluten-free, I'm crying slightly because there's a ton of food out there that tastes really good on like crackers or like bread. Like cheese is good on crackers. It's kind of hard to put cheese on other stuff. Like you can, but having the humble cracker is a very essential part of snacks, or like somebody would do crackers and hummus, or like, you know what I mean? Like crackers are good, right? Or like putting like different spreads on stuff. Like you miss it, especially since I can't have it anymore. But I was looking at Trader Joe's gluten-free cracker options. They have a bunch. I'm very excited by that because it means I can finally have like cheese and crackers again as a snack, which would make me very happy. But I got these. This is super zoom in. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I have hiccups. This is a very bougie cranberry raisin cinnamon toast crunch, essentially. They're like little like cracker, like toast crackers functionally. They got like seeds in them and stuff. They're very bougie. And then Trader Joe's has a brand new whipped strawberry cream cheese, which I do love me a good whipped cream cheese on stuff. And I had this today as a snack at work, and it was so bougie and it was so good. Like it was delicious. Like Kaylin was like, it really smelled like strawberry yogurt. It kind of does. It's really yummy. But the cream cheese was perfect because the toast is a little bit savory. It's mostly sweet, but with a little bit of savory from all those like nuts and seeds in there and stuff. Like the nuts and seeds give it a tiny bit of like a savory kick. So having the sweet cream cheese on it was mwah, perfection. But now that I had to know they have crackers and stuff, I actually do like cream cheese. We gotta go now. Have a good stream. Thank you, Queen Rat, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope your like moving stuff goes well and everything, and enjoy your Subway. I might have to get some of that this weekend because that sounds really delicious. So have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah, I really like, there's a cream cheese with chives that you can get from like Kroger, like from just the Philadelphia cream cheese. And like, it's just good. It's good. I like it. So I should start having that at snacks more. So good, healthy snack, protein, good carbs, like that kind of stuff. So I just thought this was yummy. So I look at your computer case and realized something was aiming you white keyboard. I kind of agree, actually. I didn't really think about that when I purchased it. I think they only had, oh, I don't know, I'm doing this. I think at the time when I was shopping, they only had black available, or like white was like a pretty serious upcharge. And at the time I was trying to save money because I was really broke at the time, and I was dishing out $1,000 on PC equipment at the time. So I was trying to keep things modest. So I purchased the cheaper one, I think, at the time. But you're right that a white keyboard would fit with the aesthetic better than the black keyboard would. But like, I don't mind the black keyboard. It doesn't show dirt as easily. My poor mouse, well, not my poor mouse, my freaking HyperX mouse, I like having it. The paint started chipping on it within like a year or two of owning it. On like the where I put my palm specifically, that just kind of irritates me because I'm like, I spent like way too much money on this thing. So, but I don't mind having the black on the keyboard a little bit. It's kind of grounding, I guess. But you're right that a white keyboard would fit better. Someday I do fully plan, when I have all this money someday, I'm gonna get a built, oh, Panda, would you mind, darling? Would you mind, darling Panda? Thank you, I appreciate it. Cheerful full duct Pimu? Cheerful duct Pimu. Anyway, I was talking about AI viewers, so ew, AI in this economy, disgusting. Get out of here. But thank you, Panda, I appreciate it. But yeah, you're right that a white keyboard would fit the aesthetic better. Yeah, someday I'm gonna buy, like, get like someone to build me like a streaming PC and like get really legit about like, I will just need to get a better PC in general because there are some games I would love to play with you guys that this PC, and I mean, this PC can't handle Slime Rancher. So, or like Palia anymore. So like, I need to get an upgrade at some point when I can afford one. So, but that's for future us. That's not for current us. That's for future us. So, thank you for the lurk, Silver. Yeah, so, I'm thinking about all the stuff I'm yapping about. I didn't think I had that much to yap about, and apparently I have a bunch. Next week is the anniversary. Just letting you guys know the itinerary. I'll remind you again on Wednesday about the itinerary and stuff. But I'll put it on the stream schedule as well. Bit of a special week next week, anniversary week. Monday, we are going to do the summer outfit reveal, the summer overlay outfit reveal, and y'all's new emotes. Because you're getting new emotes. So, y'all's new emotes reveal. So that's exciting. So we will be doing that on Monday. So make sure to come to stream maybe kind of early if you can, like earlier if you can, if you're able to. I totally understand if you can't, but if you can, showing up towards the beginning of stream, I'll be doing the outfit reveal and the overlay reveal and you guys' new emotes and sound alerts. Then, and on Monday, we will be doing the editing stream. We will be editing a short on stream because y'all asked for it. And I think that sounds like a blast. Have I decided what I'm editing yet? No. That's for Weekend Amy to decide. But we're going to figure out something. I don't know if we're going to finish the short on stream, but we'll at least edit some of it. Editing shorts typically takes me about 6 hours. So you guys can kind of see what the process is like. I'll try to go less fancy with this one just so that we can like get it move on. But even doing like subtitles is kind of a bitch, so it can take a while. But I hope you guys are ready to listen to my voice loop 1,000 times because that is what editing shorts is like. So listening to the same phrase over and over again so I know when the pauses are. So I also haven't opened my editing software in about 6 months. So that's also exciting. So I'll need to re-acclimate myself to the changes they probably made. So we'll do that on Monday. That'll be exciting. And then on next Friday, it will be pizza making time. I am going to try, we're gonna do a pepperoni pizza. I am going to try, emphasis on the try, to make a heart-shaped pizza with maybe like heart-shaped pepperoni. So I might bust out the kitchen scissors and trim the pepperoni into little heart shapes. Do I know how successful I'm going to be with that? No, but we're going to try it anyway. I haven't bought pepperoni for the test pizza, but I will at least try to make the test pizza in a heart shape. So, but I want to try to make a heart pizza if at all possible. I think that would be very cute, or like a couple of them. It depends on how the dough splits up, but I'm gonna try to do a heart pizza. So that'll be exciting. And then on Friday also, I will have another sort of special surprise for you guys. So please look forward to that. And then after next week, the week afterward will be our official, I clicked the corner of my screen, all my windows went away, and I hate that Windows does that. It actually gives me hives. So like the week of the 22nd, we will officially begin our summer games. So I'm very excited about that. We have so much to play. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's just next week's schedule, just so you guys know. I'll remind you again on Wednesday, but that is next week's schedule. So please look forward to it. But yeah, that's it. I have, just so that you guys know as well, so I didn't realize that this week was going to be the last week of us playing these games before we switch to the summer ones. So I'm not going to lie to you. I did play them both a little bit off stream so that we could reasonably attempt to finish them in a reasonable amount of time. So I did 500 more books in Librarian, because let's be honest, the gameplay at this point in the game is the same, so y'all are not missing much. I feel like we can get 1,000 books done tonight, easy. That feels very reasonable in the cleanup library game. And then I did spend some time, I think this was actually when my computer broke. I spent some time at work letting the game run for Parcel Sim. Didn't buy anything. Didn't do anything or make any modifications. I just got us like 50K. Because next week is the last day we can play Parcel Sim, which means we have to finish setting up all of the lines and the automation and shelving and stuff, and decorate the warehouse all in the same day. So I let the game run, and honestly, I may let it run a little bit more depending on how that goes. If we finish Librarian early tonight, we will actually pop over into Parcel Sim, because that's the game we need more time for. So, because I'd love to just like feel like I finished it, you know what I mean? So I'm just letting you guys know, I played a little bit off stream. I didn't do anything that exciting. I just was trying to catch up a little bit because this is our last week playing these games. So, and then we do, the summer games and see if we can get through those. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through Power Wash. We'll probably be able to get through Water Park Sim okay, but I don't know about Power Wash, because Power Wash 2 is so long. I love that for them, but it's a very long game, but we'll see. We can always save that for another summer when we need like spacers and stuff. And then this fall, I would like us to play some spoopy games. Like Grimshire, and there's a couple of really cool kind of spoopy vibed indie games I've got my eye on. There's a game called Dressmaker that comes out in September that's an indie game that's been kind of anticipated, where you like, it's literally about making dresses. Like you literally like make patterns, you design the dresses. There's another one called like Toy Maker, which I'm not sure if it's out yet, but you kind of make slightly haunted looking toys, and they're both really cool looking. So I feel like that'd be a cool thing for us to play this fall. You know, and then also Loftia, by the way, announced that they're coming out in fall as well. So we'll be nice and busy. I would love it if by this fall, like I could do 3 streams again. That would just be neat, wouldn't it? I can dream. Then we'd have plenty of time to play all that. So Power Wash Sim 2 is like 30 to 35 hours long with like 38 maps. Well, we're going to do our best. We're going to do, how is 35 divided by 2? 17. So we're not getting through that game, but that's okay. That's okay. We will get through as much as we can. So I looked at this information last night. I was playing in front. That makes sense. So anyway, speaking of games, let's go. Let's do it. It was a coincidence. I knew. I like to say it's more divine timing. It's just divine timing that we were blessed with this information. I appreciate the divine timing that is. I opened Parcel Sim. That's because I'm thinking about it. That's the wrong game. Hold on, let me do librarian. Hold on. I got to finish my Witch Hat Atelier era. My beautiful witchy wizard Atelier era. I do kind of low-key hope that we finish early so that we can play some Parcel, because I'm like really behind in Parcel Sim, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just want to finish the librarian game because I think it's cute. Hold on, I opened the wrong game. Give me 2 seconds. I should really remove some of these games off of my homepage. I have too many, like, actually loaded into my computer, so. The universe made sure I was prepared to inform you before you mentioning it. Exactly. And I appreciate. Namaste. Namaste. Anywho, welcome back to Librarian Sim. Let me make sure the audio is actually working. Good. Good. Okay, so the last time we played this game, we had, like I said, I've got 2,000 out of 3,000 books done just because I want to make sure we had time. We are cleaning up a library. We are a little wizard. We are cleaning up a library that a little fae creature, specifically this fae creature. I love him. Mr. Stupid Fairy, so cute. He looks like ice cream or a ghost. I love him. He threw all the books on the floor, and Merlin, our capitalist overlord, is trying to make us finish cleaning all these up. We have made some pretty significant progress on the bookshelves so far. We have a few bookshelves that are like basically completely done. But yeah, we just pick up books. We have all these, here's all the holy magic done. We have, I've got a lot of the alchemy books done at this point. We have all the healing magic is done over here and stuff. I think like most of the shelf is done over here too. Maybe like one left. But yeah, we have little magic spells that make us be able to gather, like summon the books to our hand and then like shelve them and stuff like that. So it just makes our lives easier. So we're very close to being finished. We're also locked in the library. Merlin locked us in here until we leave. I'm pretty sure that that is a reference to the Door of Lothlorien. Right? Speak, friend, and enter. It's Lothlorien, right? Or was it? No, it's not Lothlorien. It's the mines. Oh, I don't remember what it's called now. Fake Lord of the Rings fan. I don't remember. It's been like literally like 20 years since I've read the Lord of the Rings. I don't remember. Anyway, it's a reference to the Lord of the Rings door with the dwarves and the elves. And you speak, friend, and enter. Anyway, sorry. So that's what we were working on. So we're just going to continue doing that. We've made a pretty decent progress considering how, like, the floor is way emptier than it was before. Like, way emptier. It's still pretty dirty, but we're getting there. So I was mostly pulling books from down here because it feels very satisfying to pull books from on the floor to clean it up. So how to commute with magic. Interesting. Where are you going? Up there, the Everyday Lives one. Oh, it's just a 3-booker. So yeah, that's what we were working on. So if you guys were, so not that I dare speak the name, but if you guys were in a Harry Potter house, what Harry Potter house do you think you would be in? Application of magical analysis based on the application of infinite series. Fun. What's up there? I used to think I was Gryffindor, or I'm sorry, Hufflepuff. And I think at one point in time, maybe I was Hufflepuff, but I must confess, unfortunately, at this phase of my life, I am Gryffindor. I feel like I have made this sort of emotional journey, but I feel like, doesn't it feel like a lot of people who are actually Gryffindors, wait, mind like still water, the zen of perfect parrying. Fun. I know this goes over on the warrior one. I feel like, doesn't it feel like though, like a lot of like Gryffindor feel like they should be in other houses, but they end up in Gryffindor because of life circumstances? I kind of feel, maybe I could be wrong. And I'm sure the like big Harry Potter fans could tell me. Technology from another world, the ultimate language C+. That's hilarious. But But yeah, I feel like a lot of Gryffindor are kind of like, you wouldn't expect them to be in Gryffindor, but they kind of are. But it's often because they have to overcome circumstances and stuff. So that's just what I feel like. I have some of these locations memorized. This location, the 2-0, is about other worlds, like otherworldly travels. It's specifically about ours. So it's stuff like Otherworld Chronicles, a world ruled by Data, a world without a demon lord yet full of corporate slaves, a people enchanted by glowing slabs. They're talking about our cell phones. I just think it's funny. I already know which one I'm in, but I never read the book or series, so I can't choose it for my own. Oh, which one are you? Also, I feel like it's a bit like how you identify. Transfiguration. I think this is Transfiguration. Yeah, I was right. Oh. The Birth of Magical Languages, Secrets of Spells and Ancient Speech. I don't like these books that look like they were written on human skin. Like, why do they have to look like this? That's like upsetting. I'm not a fan. I don't know why I used my sword spell at the wrong time. Magical Languages goes back here. You're a Ravenclaw? Did you do the sorting like quiz online? Was that when you, is that how you figured out how you felt about it? Yeah, these are languages back here. Introduction to Psychological Principles and Analysis. Psychology. You know, it is funny. I was about to say that I'm pretty sure the quiz is total BS. But then I think the quiz actually did sort me into Gryffindor, and at the time I disagreed. So it might have actually been right. What is this quiz? No quiz. Totally from the sorting hat itself. What is this quiz you speak of? I've never heard of it. I feel like the quiz is wrong, but I feel like a lot of people feel that way. I feel like you give Hufflepuff vibes more to me, actually, or potentially Gryffindor with the banhammer and everything. Perfect lines and circles, the secret to drawing in one stroke. That is definitely an art segment, an art book section. I feel like Silver was probably be a Slytherin, if I'm being honest. Maybe Ravenclaw? Kind of hard to tell. I actually think a lot of y'all are Gryffindors, if I'm being honest. Again, it's a silly personality quiz. And like, listen, this is not me trying to endorse J.K. Rowling in any way, because she's a transphobe and that's disgusting. But oh, in the other world, money is the ultimate magic. This is true. The Harry Potter books were such of our like big part of our childhood. I read them I've said this before, but I read them in college. So I kind of had a unique experience because I got to read the books and watch the movies at the same time. And so that was kind of an interesting experience because I got to like, you know, this is illusion magic. Oh, that's the last one of this book, I think. Or this shelf. Yeah, it is. Oh, by the way, I've totally leveled up, and I didn't do this off stream. I wanted to wait till I was on stream to level up my, oh, it's just this one. Wait, what happens when you level all the spells up? Is that just it? I think that's just it. That's kind of annoying. I've seen people say that maybe the weakest part of this game is the spells, because the spells are fun, but they give them to you so early, and like there's still a bunch of the book, like the library left, that it kind of feels like you're like, now you're just kind of slogging through to the end. But I mean, this is like a small indie game, so like you can't blame them too much. I mean, I blame them for their use of AI, but other than that, this is a small indie game. Magic and emotion. Ooh, where do you go? Psych. That makes sense. But anyway, Harry Potter books were such a big part of our childhood that like, it's kind of hard to not think about them sometimes. Like they're just kind of, you know, they're iconic, but terrible people can still make iconic art, unfortunately. I would not support the Harry Potter books in modern day. Don't go out and buy anything related to them. I don't play the game that everybody loves, like on purpose. The only thing I will allow myself is maybe someday I would like to go to Harry Potter World. Angelic Shelf Prophecy, Angelic Shelf Writing. Interesting. I might go to Harry Potter World at Universal, mostly because it's so cool. But like, that's it. And then I would be very careful what I spent there, just because, you know. Anyway. Currency systems and their evolution. Yeah, that's the money, the econ one. A leadership convention I went to because I was an officer in honor society, had a Harry Potter theme. Oh God, sorry, I can't see the freaking, I can't see y'all's because of stupid ads. We would find out our house and such to be more fun with interaction. It was pretty neat. Someone made butterbeer fudge, which was good. We got a goodie bag that had a wand, glasses, and a lightning bolt to do. That's really fun. You know what? I need to be like smart about this and move chat. No, that's bad. That's bad. Wait, can I make chat long? I'm trying to move up my overlay, my stream layout midstream, and that's maybe not a good idea. Hi, Silver, lurking but hydrating that yap. I appreciate it. Ugh. If I really want to read the books, I'll borrow from the library. Exactly. Or pirate them. I'm sure you can do that. It's 2026. You can pirate most stuff online, really. Not that I like condone that or anything, but hey, all the money stuff is green. That kind of makes it's like this muted green though. The arrow books are like the bright green. They're over there, the archery books. Let's do this cool yellow one. Alchemy, practical extraction of high purity essences. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me? Ba, 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 ba. It's so satisfying to watch them go off on the shelves. Genesis of magic and the evolution of civilization. Where the heck do you go? Back there. Okay. True, I could sail the seven seas R, but I don't want to have them for myself. I agree with that. Like, I agree. I just don't want to support her. She's a terrible person, and like, she harasses people, and like, while she's still alive and her money is going to toxic places, I don't want to support her. It's okay to acknowledge that someone made a cool work of art or a cool concept, but then also was a terrible person. It happens all the time. Like, separate the art from the artist. The art collection that no one can understand. That's funny. As separating art from the artist is such a sensitive topic, and I do think it's up to every individual to decide what they are and aren't comfortable with. I'm comfortable talking about its existence. I'm just not comfortable purchasing anything about it ever. And talking about in the past tense, you know what I mean? I'm not advocating for anybody to go out and experience Harry Potter if they haven't already, because there's other stuff you could... The internet, the all-knowing grimoire. I'm loving these books about our current world being like the internet. The phones are glowing slabs that they're addicted to. Thank you for the hydrate, Silver. I appreciate it. The internet, the all-knowing grimoire. Okay. Ooh, leveled up again. I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, so we've maxed out the spells, but there's still more of the library left. I kind of wish they had more, like, I don't know. I wish they had more spells option. Tactical enchantment, offensive and defensive enchantment. Okay. You're like, yeah, this is the enchanting side. Storage magic, a different dimensional pocket. Yeah, I think that's over here. But yeah, the banners obviously remind me of Harry Potter. And I feel like there's been so many Harry Potter spin-offs. You know, they're just kind of like, they're iconic in the way that Star Wars is iconic, but they're also problematic in the way that Star Wars is kind of problematic. But, you know, trans rights. And this Pride Month, trans rights. I love little stars on that one. I think that's so pretty. It is what it is. True. True. Archers of the Fairies. Ooh, I'd love to see fairy archers. That's cool. So happy Pride Month, everybody. I haven't said it yet, but you know, happy Pride and all that. 'Tis the time of the year. Also, happy summer. I'm so happy it's summer. Summer's like my favorite season, hands down. So I just love me. I love everything that comes with summer. The cursed workplaces of a magicless world. Our workplaces are cursed, game. You were correct about that. I love summer. I love everything that comes with summer. I love wearing tank tops and shorts and like cute summer outfits. I love glitter makeup and like gold makeup and stuff and like all the fun different summer looks you can do, like glowy makeup. I love pool stuff. I love summer food. I like the heat. I'm just a summer girly through and through. So I'm always happy that I love summer music. Counter Cursed Compendium, the magic that bites back. That's the curses one. Yeah. So I feel like it's way more popular for people to like fall. A lot of people don't like summer because it's hot, and I do understand that conceptually, but I was born and bred here. I do not mind the heat. I am a born and bred Georgia girl. I like the heat. I like toasting. I hate being cold. Like I like the heat, obviously, with the ability to cool myself down. I would never be a crazy person not have AC or something like that. Like, not having AC is a nightmare. AC is critical, but like, effort builds confidence and confidence leads to action. Okay. The psychology books. There we go. I haven't been to the beach in like so many years. I mean, I have a bit of a complicated relationship with the beach. The ocean's kind of scary. I don't like the ocean's kind of frightening. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of scary. Like, I didn't grow up around the beach. Like, I grew up maybe a few hours out from the beach. So I did go to the beach a lot as a kid, but like, well, not a lot really. I've been to the beach enough, but the ocean's kind of scary. How scary. Succubus summoning techniques and practical applications. I'm sure they're quite practical. Happy Pride, everyone. Happy Pride, everyone. Succubus summoning techniques. I'd like a succubus summoning technique. Scion of the Axe God. Strongest warrior chosen by the sun. That sounds like an isekai if I've ever heard one. Oh yeah, we're making good time. I think we should be able to finish this by the time stream's over. Just waiting for my spell to recharge. There it is. It's been a long since I've been to the beach or to a pool in general. Yeah, I'm lucky that we have a pool broom handling techniques. I don't even know where that goes. Oh, that's practical magic. We have a pool at my apartment complex, and I actually live right across from it. Positive. The negative, now granted, I haven't been out there in a few years, so I don't know if they've changed it, but the negative is my apartment complex is cheapskates. And however they chemically treat that pool, every time we go, it sloughs all of our skin off. Like, it acidically exfoliates our skin. Like, we shed unnatural amounts of dead skin cells, like way more than normal. And we feel like the balance of the chemicals in the pool is probably off when we Googled it. So we just don't go anymore because, you know, we value our skin and we want to have skin at the end of the day. So we don't really go to it, but it's very popular. Fundamentals of dungeon architecture. I know where the dungeon stuff is. Like, it's very, it's also very busy. It's kind of hard to catch it. It's very popular in our neighborhood. Also, our neighborhood is ungated. It's like not a gated community. So people who definitely don't live here definitely come and, like, hang out at the pool, which is fine, but it means it's a hot commodity like 24/7, and it's hard to catch it actually empty. So this is necromancy, which I think is here? No. Necromancy is over here somewhere. Yeah. So it's hard to catch it empty, and I am the kind of person that doesn't like a lot of fuss or mess when I go to the pool. I want the pool to be empty. So, hunting law. List of prohibitive species and regulation of attack methods. Where does this go? Oh, it's law. Okay. The law books. So I haven't really been to the pool in a long time. Also, I don't own any bathing suits right now. That's the other issue. We'd have to go buy a bathing suit. That's just kind of pain. So, like, Bathing suits nowadays are so, they've always been expensive, but like Walmart bathing suits are expensive. I'm like, come on, y'all are Walmart bathing suits. You have no business being that expensive. So, dragon summoning, descent of Bahamut. Bahamut? Why did I say it like that? Bahamut. Summoning, yes. Yeah, it's quite. Summoning magic, yes. I didn't sort it. That sucks. Okay. Anyway, look at the floor. We're cleaning it up really tidy. Incredible. Book of Curses. It's over here. Enchantment. This is curses, I think. Yes. Oh, why did you put them over there? That's kind of weird. Wage gaps. Universal mana income for mages now. I agree. Here, here. And unions while we're at it. I have one bathing suit, but I left it behind. Don't know if it fits anyway. That's the other tough part, right? Is finding bathing suits actually fit properly. I actually owned a really cute one, and I don't know if I tossed it or not. And I really probably shouldn't have, and I probably did. But it was very cute. It was like, I appreciate all the two-piece bathing suits they make nowadays that aren't like bikinis. They're like more like fuller, like hipped and stuff. And it was very cute. It was like laced up and it was adorable. The Seer's Journal, Daily Visions of the Future. What? Oh. Longbow to shortbow tactical application. I thought I picked up the Seer's Journal and I was like, why is it telling me to go to the bows and arrows? That's because I picked up a bow book versus a seer book. Longbow versus shortbow. Chanting technique, the blending of sound and spell. That is definitely bard. Yep. Bardic inspiration. Very good. Literary fiction, mystery fiction, the bloodstained astrologer. I'm assuming this is over here with the astrology and spell books. No. Where do you go? Oh. What is that back corner? 2M mystery novels. Ah, where the detective books were going. Okay, I see how it is. I don't like show my legs either. Me too, but also we're all human. Also, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I see boomers going to the pool in way more horrifically bad outfits than anybody our age. So if they can do it, who cares? A warrior's creed, only cowards become long-range mages. Having to shave is the worst. If you're a lady and you like shaving, not that I'm saying anyone has to, but if you're a person who likes shaving your legs, shaving is a pain. So when you're busy and life is hard. Labor studies, even with magic, overtime never ends. Yeah, that's the economic one. I shave, but I shave like once a week because I don't have the time to shave for the rest of the week. So I have light hair though, so it doesn't really matter that much. But also, I'm not seeing anybody. But you know, have a lot of reason to be shaved all the time. But anyway, TMI, I guess. I don't know. I get to doing temporal magic and chaos theory. I get to doing this game and I start yapping because it's very just zone out and collect books. What is that? Is that economics or is that like the dungeon, like the, oh, this is math. Oh, okay, it's math. Chaos theory, yes, chaos theory is math, that is true. Origins of magic, awakening of the first spells and magic power. It's back there. It's back there. We're getting so close now. It's actually kind of insane. You can gauge it based off of the number. So we don't have that many shelves filled, but we're over halfway when it comes to book number. I count book number more than shelves because some of the shelves are like those little tiny 3-book shelves. So it's not really as many. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. Influence of short-lived creatures on long-lived species. What is that? What's that one? Also, once we're done, I'm going to go through and read all the romance book titles to you guys because they're kind of hilarious. And Lunch also wanted me to read them. And what is this? Labor studies. It's career stuff? Are you sure about that? I have to wait for it to recharge anyway. I would not have expected that to go into career. And they're all brown books, which is interesting, but... Okay. Transition of evolutionary history... Evolutionary... I can't say words today. Evolutionary history of magic. I'm left from work. When you work on the phone, you just get a point where you're like... Because you just are yapping all day, so... Okay. Evolutionary history of magic. I think that should be over here. I think these are like history books. Yeah, I was right. Perfect. The Sears Journal. That's the Sears Journal, the Daily Visions of the Future. I was like, I knew that it was around. I picked up the wrong book the last time, so it weirded me out. Boop. I like going to pools, but like swimming is fun. But I also feel like swimming needs, I don't know. What are you supposed to do in a pool? You mostly just bob around and gossip, I feel like. Like, being in the water's fun, but also at the same time, like, what do you, like, do? Like, when you're in the water? Like, you can swim for exercise, and I did for a little bit back when I was at my other apartment complex back in college. I would swim more to work out, and that was a nice workout. So, like, they worship an invisible entity known as Wi-Fi. Hilarious. To be fair, when you're out of Wi-Fi, you're like, where's the Wi-Fi? Why is the Wi-Fi gone? It's down. What's happening? These books are funny. But yeah, as far as like being in the pool for leisure, I guess. Conflict protocols for guilds. Yeah, that's the guild one. Yeah, pool is fun when you pool with friends. When you pool alone, it's just kind of, what are you doing? You just floating, I guess. I don't know. So, and I don't like going to the pool and there's people there. I'm allergic to other people. So I want to pool in peace, which is either expensive, like owning your own pool, or going at weird times of the day. So, how did the first language emerge? The origins of language evolution. I keep moving my head because part of my monitor is tucked behind my other monitor, and so I can't really like see the first words of the books. So I'm going, woo. Perfect. Oh yeah, we're halfway there. We're almost done. Inequality. Low salary, even as a licensed sage. Not a licensed sage. I've been a licensed sage before, and even I had a low salary. Justice. Income equality. For the masses. Magic and value arcane resource variations. Interesting. Oh, that's like econ stuff. All these bookshelves look so good. I've been seeing people mention like on the Steam threads about this game, that they're like, they wish that there was a way for you to like easily shelve and swap shelves, like a magic spell for you to swap the books on different shelves so that you can make it look more visually satisfying, like organize it in more visually satisfying way. Ultimate guide to otherworldly swear words. I don't know why you have 5 volumes on this. There's really only one swear word, at least in English, that counts, and it's the F word, and that's it. Actually, I take that back. There are some pretty spicy swear words in like Britain and Scotland and Ireland and stuff that are also spicy, but they call their mana dark energy? Wait, are they trying to say that we call our mana dark energy? That's so funny. That's hilarious. I'm tickled by that. Okay. Oh, I gotta wait for my, there we go. I will hydrate. Thank you, Silver. We're getting there. They're about 2,500 books out of 3K. Pyramid of Monsters. Biological Pyramid of Monsters. Alchemy Codex and Introduction to Herbology. That is definitely the alchemy books. I am caught up on Witch Hat Atelier. I'm not like super caught up, but I'm caught up for us. We watched another couple episodes this weekend, and I very much enjoyed. Atelier is amazing. Highly recommend to anyone who can watch it. It is a very good, very good. I didn't love it at first, coming from a manga reader. It was just something to get used to. Now I'm really into it. It's stunning. I'm obsessed with Keyfree being a sussy bitch. Keyfree is sussy all day long. Keyfree's hot and he's suspicious, and I love that for him. So I'm just a big fan. I'm a big fan of Atelier. It's going so good. Summoning contracts, yes. So really enjoying that a lot. I need to catch up. We have a bunch of anime that we're waiting to update. Monster Field Notes, A Beastmaster's Journey. Yeah, we're waiting for some anime to update before we can watch it again, because it's not like, you know, the dub isn't updated yet. We're still waiting for the episodes to come out. We also have some, mystery fiction. A Magical Theorist Maris. A game theory. But we have some like stuff we're waiting to update. We have some series that need to start, like the Sentence to Be Hero, but I have not had the energy to do that lately. I've been so busy. So we've been watching a lot of like gotcha games like Star Rail and stuff, and I watched measurement, monomeasurement and conversion equations. That is the math book, the math sections. Been watching some people play, like some streamers play some stuff, and that's been kind of nice. I watched a bunch of Genshin streamers play Uno the other day together, and that, like, digital Uno, and that was hysterical. So, licensing and regulation of magic users. Is that law? No, that's like business. Oh, no, that's guild stuff. That makes sense. Look, the floor is getting emptier. Visibly emptier. We're doing it. Ooh, pick the shiny one. Enchantment theory. Fun. Ugh. 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 Oh, thanks. Okay. Necromancy. I'll take that. Do you guys have any particular interracial social dynamics? Crazy. Do you guys have any particular plans for the summer besides grinding? I feel like a lot of us will simply be grinding. I feel like a lot of us are starting new stuff though, starting new jobs, starting new projects, starting new moves. The summer doesn't really feel like a fun, a hot girl summer to me. It feels more like a grind girl summer. You know what I mean? Conservation of mental identity and Therionoptric spells? That's a mouthful. Oh, it's Thyron. I need to look at the Therion. They're talking about Thyron for lycanthropy. I forgot to sort that. That sucks. Legality and regulation of magical use. That's going to be in the law section. Doing the thing of living miserable in life. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But listen, we hustle so we can get to better places, you know? That's just sort of inanimate transfiguration, okay? That's just sort of where we're all at in life, it feels like, is hustle now so we can party later. Sometimes life really do be like that. Shadow mages. Oh, this is the stealth books. Necromancy. It's across the way. Sometimes you gotta hustle so that you can party later and get to better places and cry sort of while you're doing it, but eras of stillness and motion. aspects of truth verification. Oh, law. Okay. That checks. Listen, this summer, I broke up the summer playlist and I added some Lana Del Rey onto that because I feel like that's the vibe this summer is Lana Del Rey because listen, it rained for 2 weeks straight and then it stopped raining for about a week and now it's gonna rain for another 2 weeks straight. It's gonna be 91 degrees here and pouring rain for like 2 weeks. Which is I'm not super loving, and neither is the poor cat. She had the pukies this morning, poor thing. I think she's just stressed out. Wasn't feeling well, but like, it just it's great. So yeah, I added some Lana Del Rey on there because it feels like it's gonna be a wet summer. Some good, dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you'll let him in. Father, tell me if you can, I know you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? That's the wrong key. Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will. Beginner's Guide Summoning the Useless Goddess. Not a Konosuba reference out in here. Not a Konosuba reference. Incredible. Alchemy, Theory of Elemental Transmutation. Fun. Yeah, we're feeling some summertime sadness vibes this summer, I think. That's okay. You just gotta get through it sometimes, you know? Compendium Magic for the Lazy. Getting close to filling up the Practical Magic bookshelf, too. There's such pretty colors on this one. It's like pastels and muted colors. I really like that purple. That, like, dusty purple. It's nice. Okay. Guild Charter, Guild Discipline, and Expulsion Systems. Yeah, we're getting down to some of the little 3 shelf books now. Well, I say that, but where? Oh, that's over in law. I was like, wait a minute, the guild shelf doesn't have 3 books, and it's because it's the law section. Oracles. I'm starting to be able to predict where stuff goes based off of the color. I figured this was probably gonna be like prophecy stuff because of the deep blue. Beautiful. Look at how close we are, y'all. It's so exciting. Magical accidents and accountability. That is law. We're really starting to hoof it now. Although the little 3-book ones take like forever. So, because they take just more time. I guess, you know, I can carry up to 15 books. I can do 2 stacks. I didn't even think about that, but I could do like 2 stacks. Let's maybe start doing that then to speed up the process. Because I got the like the plus carrying book one. That will speed us up a lot. You know what? You know what? I'm good with that. Perfect. So if we get a little 3-booker, we got to pick up another one. The Beast. I think that's this one. What was it? Tears of the Beast. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Put the thing on. Yeah, so 3-booker, Arcane, Black Market, and Price Manipulation. Oh, that's a book of alchemy. I can already see it. Perfection. The Philosopher's Stone. Neat. And then the Arcane Black Market goes up there with business, it looks like. Perfect. Hippity hoppity. Magical item crafting and materials. That's right here. This is like the enchantment shelf. Yeah, and don't like that it's made out of like human skin. Ecology of monsters. That's gonna also be a 10 because it's gonna be... Put this on myself like a plebeian. There we go. Okay. Stealth magic. That's a 3-fer. So we'll pick up more when we can, I guess. Ooh! Abyss! Abyss spells! Wait! That's Death's Note, Volume 3. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. This should auto-shelve, right? Yeah. And then we'll summon this again. I guess the only problem with doing the double summoning back-to-back is it takes like a second. Where do you go? Oh, that's like curses, it looks like. That would make sense. Althamanty and Sealing Arts. Both of those go to curses, it looks like. Oh wow, that shelved both at the same time. Beautiful. Happiness research. That is gonna be philosophy, I think. Right, yeah. I think the shelf is done. Oh, we're out of juice. This shelf will be finished now. Beautiful. Stunning. Labor reality of mages, unpaid and unprotected interns. That's so funny. Pick this up. The Dark Berserker and the Great Sword. That's crazy. Let's do the interns first. Shelving magic, go! And then over here... Ooh. Yeet! Over here is the warrior stuff. Very good. Otherworld, demanding fresh graduates with 10 years of experience. That is, yeah, that's the Otherworld books. That's hilarious. So I am going to do the multi-book thing. I'm going to do it, I'll pick it up on the way when it recharges. Oh, economy and inflation, the gold collapse. I'm not the gold collapse. Not the gold collapse. Oh, I think the Otherworld books are done too. Nice. We don't get the pleasure of leveling up anymore. Not for us. Resonating with natural chanting methods. Okay. For resonating with natural entities. Ooh, lexicon of cure or curses. Malefic words and their power. Not the malefic words. Oh, come on. Granny Penning of curses. Forging magical items. That should be down here. Yeah. I can shelve these myself like a plebeian. There we go. Voices of the Oracle. Revelations for the chosen listener. That's gonna be prophecies. Illustrated bestiary. Nice. Ooh, equations. Yeah, I figured this weird like math. These remind me of the old math textbooks, but I think it's supposed to be the point of like the old math textbooks from like the 90s and 80s and stuff that had like the colorful covers. That's what that reminds me of. Okay. I would do the back-to-back gather thing. Oh, mystery fiction. So yeah, I do that whenever we're a little bit like when we're a little bit farther afield up top. Look at how pretty the walls are. God, they're gorgeous. That's stunning. Look, the upstairs is getting so clean because we're picking off so many of them. my spell is out. Ugh. Yeah, let me pick that back up again. It's worth it to wait. Okay, there we go. Organizational discipline, how small small clacks lead to great ruin. You heard it here, folks. Small clacks lead to great ruin. Amy, 2026. Okay. Alchemy, laws and taboos of chimera synthesis. Oh God. Oh, when we've been watching Daemons of the Shadow Realm, the new anime out from the Full Metal Alchemist, study of national magical laws. Oh, that's up there. Anyway, TLDR, the Full Metal Alchemist creator made Daemons of the Shadow Realm, new anime that's out. One of the Daemon pairs in one of the more recent episodes looks like the freaking chimera from FMAB. Me and Kaylin are like, they did that on purpose. There's no way that she did not do that on purpose. Like, they stuck their heads in the door and I was like, no way. Like, there's no way that she's intentionally traumatizing FMAB readers, making them look like the chimeras. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Kind of obsessed. So, jump scare if you watch it and you've seen Full Metal Alchemist is that it looks like the chimeras and it's upsetting. I'm like, you're traumatized. She knows how much she traumatized us with that chimera though. She knows. I'm sure she has to. Necro Defense Compendium, dealing with hauntings. Interesting. I forgot to sort it. Miserable. Low mana, a form of discrimination. Oh, so this isn't just like workers' rights, this book, like bookshelf. This is like rights in general bookshelf. That's really funny. This is the woke bookshelf. You will find me here often. Okay. A spoiler prevention magic. That's funny. That's funny. Preventing spoilers in your TV show experience. Okay. I keep not using the shelving magic. It's fine. Okay. What do we have over here floating in the air? Economics, the revolution of logistics through teleportation. Yeah, I feel like teleportation would revolutionize logistics. That feels factual. Need to start picking up some of these books that are just floating and getting in my way while I try to... Mystery fiction. Judgment of the Spectral Tribunal. Oh, everyone's Elvish. That's going to be another speech book. So, or like speech. It's going to be another like language book. So we'll stay up here because it goes over here. Oh, kind of fun that it shows you, the site thing shows you what type of shelf that it is. So I know that it's like 10 books. That's kind of fun. Introduction to the theory of transfiguration. That's downstairs. Summon. Come. Come to me, little books. Magic to mute a specific person's voice. That's an everyday. Can you imagine the actual shots fired that would happen if you could have a magic spell to mute someone's voice that you found annoying? This shelf is done. Yay. Can you imagine the like actual societal chaos that would cause if you could just snap your fingers and mute somebody's voice if they were irritating you? That would like cause so much workplace trauma. Just in general. Oh my God. You just have a Karen, you just mute her. There would have to be like laws about that so that like people don't abuse it or whatever. The art of hiding one's presence. Stealth. Hi, Kyra. I bought this game, regret it because I was meant to go to a dinner, but this was more important. Yeah, that's kind of how this game works. It's kind of, you get obsessed with it. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day today. Where the heck am I going? Law. I should know that already. We're almost done. We're actually like a couple hundred books away from finishing. We're so close. Oh, math. Summon. We want to do this first. Oh my god. Oh no, don't do that. What'd I do? Oh god. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh no, I picked up books when I shouldn't have. Oh boy. No, hold on. Let me go over here. I think it will put it all on the shelf for me for my shelving magic. Okay. Let me go back over here and see if this works, because if not, I'm gonna be quite stressed out. Oh, let me, yeah, there we go. Woo! I was about to be like, oh my god, that's about to be a mess. You're having a great day, what about you? I'm glad to hear that. I'm having a pretty decent day. I have a sucky job that irritates me like 24/7, but it went better than it could have today, so that's kind of how it goes. And it's raining a lot where I'm at, and I'm kind of mad about that. I don't like it when it rains a bunch, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be streaming. Streaming is my like relaxation time, so. There's so much coworker drama. I hate coworker drama. Why, I just want to do my job and go home, if you know what I mean. Compendium of Necromancy. I only like drama when it's fun. I don't want to like participate in bad drama. It's rude. Oop. Oh wait, I didn't sort these. There we go. I don't know why I'm doing. Not put them on the shelf by hand like a plebeian. I will do this. Marriage is a contract spell. Advanced disenchantment is required for divorce. That's so funny. Where does it even go? Oh, is that like the rights one? That's the woke bookshelf. That's so funny. I love that. That's hilarious. Contemporary magical jurisprudence. But that's good to hear. Have you finished the game yet, Kyra? Did you enjoy it? Or are you still working on it? We finished it in like 3 or 4 streams, I think. So that's pretty good. Okay. Demon financial hegemony. Not demon financial hegemony. Hegemony. I don't know how you pronounce that. A word I can't pronounce. A mystery fiction, the pirate captain who stepped down from his ship. Ooh. It's this one, right? Yeah. And I know that feeling. I do interior design. I just get hit with every job no one wants to do. Specifically, my boss will then take my work when it's nearly done and claim it for his own. The mage who changed jobs to a sweat job. There's nothing I can do. That is actually the worst. I am so sorry. That's so rude. That is like the worst when people do that. I would, not that you need advice, but I'm just mentioning anyway. A lot of my like, this sounds so silly, but like genuinely like looking up a lot of my like workplace issues on Reddit has actually helped, because sometimes people have suggestions for like what you can do to like help with workplace drama. So like I would recommend Reddit for that, because there's a lot of like Reddit threads and stuff of people, they give some bad advice, some good advice. That's just how I get all my advice anyway. But that is crazy. I'm so sorry. That's so rude. That's like unbelievably rude. You do interior design though? That's so cool. Do you do like it for like professional buildings, or you do it for like Reddit free lawyers? Exactly. Do you do it for like personal homes? Do you do it for like businesses? The Art of the Tariff. I know someone who could use this book right about now. Oh, wait, is this game got released very recently? Is that the joke? Because it's like the art of the deal. Is that the joke? Did they make that joke on purpose? If so, I applaud them. Bard's Book of Spells. I know where that goes. That's so cool though. My aunt was an interior designer. I have great respect for your interior designers. They're so cool. Arcane glyphs and pattern theory. That's gonna be math. It's gonna be math. Perfect. Stealth arts. Techniques to becoming air. Become like air. Romance novel. Lies more beautiful than truth. Once I'm done, we'll go through and read all of the, when like we're on the last books, I'm gonna go through and read all the romance novel names to you guys because they are really funny and I love them. I would read every single one of those romance novels. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're very funny. Okay. Oh, you put them over here. Okay, I guess that's fine. The Red Lady and the Bamboozled Men. That's a name. That is a name. Okay. Literary fiction. Yes, that's our mystery fiction. That's over here. Auto shelf. Very good. Mystery fiction's done. Excitement. Oh my god, guys, look at how clean it's getting. This is actually, it feels so empty. Like, the language of Draconic. I know where language goes. I know where that goes. This might, hold on. Sorry, the auto mod held it for weird reasons. Blow your mind. That's really funny. The auto mod held it. It's totally fine. I do everything from hotels, restaurants, bars, and cruise ships, hospitals, clinics, healthcare centers, schools, universities, museums, libraries, government buildings, and residential. That's so cool, though. That's so neat. You're very versatile. Economics, the lost 3 decades. What does that even mean? That's a really, it is, that's funny that Automod held it. Not during Pride Month. Not, anyway, yeah, no, that's so cool though. Cruise ships, that's so cool. That sounds, I know it's a very, like, can be very frustrating job just from my aunt's experience, but, that sounds like a cool job to do. Like, that sounds like a fun job when it's fun. I'm sure it's mostly just a pain in the butt, but like, especially with your rude boss. Rude. Me and Panda will come beat him up for you. It'll be fine. Bad boss. Stop taking Kyra's. The romance novel, My Massive Golden Balls. Not during Pride Month. Not during Pride Month. Yeah, we'll come beat him up for you. It'll be fine. That's so rude though, but I'm sure the job conceptually is fun, but you know, the realities of jobs can be different sometimes. Patents and rights. I feel like that's gonna be IP rights. Yeah, that's gonna be law. No. Where? Oh, econ. Okay. I suppose. Golden balls. Yeah, listen. Not during Pride Month. Okay. Magic ring that steals reason. Oh, we haven't done one of these like mind ones in a while. I don't fuss as much about sorting the 3. Where did the taxes go? Where did all our taxes go? Bum bada bum bada 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 bum 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 bada bum bum bum. When it's like the 3 ones, I don't bother to sort it as much because it doesn't suck as much if they're going in not order. Also, it is cooking ASMR time. If you are new here, my roommate is currently making dinner in the kitchen, so you're hearing a lot of water noises. Inverse law of high-grade armor and fabric coverage. That's funny. Where's the dang... There it is. But we're having taco, walking tacos or taco salad tonight, so... I've always wanted to do interior design. It sounds like such a cool concept. Obviously, it is not cool when your boss is stealing your work, but sounds like a cool concept. I know in practice from what my aunt told me, people can be very picky. The solitude of my millennium with your 90 years. This is a romance novel, isn't it? I feel it, yep, in my bones. Yeah, people can be very picky and get very mad at you if it's not exactly what they envisioned, and clients can be frustrating, from what I've heard. I don't know how much it works on the corporate scale, but I'm sure it's the same way. The idea of equality under the law is laughable. Okay, well, game. All right, fun, like... Hi, Lunch! How are you? It does look so clean here. You got here just in time for... oh, not a double hydrate here. Hydrate for Panda and Silver. You got here just in time. We're almost done. And also I'm going to read the romance novel names to y'all. Books are getting real. Studies in arcane fiscal theory. Oh God, where was that? I think that's econ, which is upstairs. Oh, it's over this side. Once I'm done with most of the books, we'll read out the romance names. Although honestly, most of the books I think is actually right now because I want to make sure that the game doesn't like suddenly end on me. Okay, romance novel book reading time, names, and then we'll finish. So, like, finish up the game. We're gonna play some Parcel Sim for the last 30 minutes of stream because we desperately need to hustle on that. But, okay, so we have The Witch and the Axe. I would read all of these romance novels, by the way. They sound amazing. The Witch and the Accidental Love Potion. True Love between a 20-year-old lady and an 80-year-old tycoon. 30-year-old wizard's first love. The strongest archmage is obsessed with me. The girl with zero magic. Not the isekai book. Romance novel, Lies More Beautiful Than Truth. Romance novel, The Red Lady and the Bamboozled Men. Romance novel, My Massive Golden Balls. Insanity. Cursed to Love You, giving vampire or Twilight vibes. Fill the solitude of my millennium with your 90 years. Romance novel, The Chicken and the Cat. Roses are red, violets are blue. Okay, we're missing one, so I'll get it in a minute. But A Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Romance novel, Whispers of the Moon. Romance novel, A Pact Beneath the Stars. A Kiss Wrought in Spells. Romance novel, The Fire King and the Ice Queen. And romance novel, Senior and the Beast. Neat. Fun job, but you rip your hair out. You can almost be finished with the project and then they call you, I want to make changes. You sat there with the folder ready, like, I want to end your bloodline. That sounds incredibly relatable, honestly. That's so funny. Yeah, clients being picky, I feel like, is probably one of the most difficult parts of gig work. I feel like gig work or like client contract work, like that kind of stuff. So chanting, principles of mana amplification via voice. We're almost done with the Bard books too. We're almost done with all of them. Media society manipulated by magic. Oh yeah, this is totally the woke bookshelf, and I love that. That sounds like an isekai title. I know, right? So funny. So funny. Yeah, tonight's dinner is walking tacos or taco salad. How to survive a mana disparity society. Tomorrow will be our lovely broccoli, Spanish rice, and sausage. Like apple smoked bacon sausage. Witch's Hymnal? Is that? That's not Bard, is it? It is. Not surprising. Okay, we now have to hunt down the last books, which is actually kind of scary. Foundations and applications of invisibility magic. That's gonna be stealth. Oh guys, we're so close. We only have like 12 books left. That's crazy. Now I have to hunt down where they are on the floor, which is actually kind of scary. There's one of them. Structure of power monopolization tendencies by long-lived species. Where does that even go? It's the woke bookshelf. I thought so. I hit the wrong button though, so I got confused. How do y'all feel about isekai? Yes, no, maybe so. I like isekai in theory. Like, isekai as a concept I think is fun. Most isekai are really boring. A romance novel, The Thorn Prince. There we go, that's the last one. You love isekai? I think it depends on the genre, and also like, there's the ones that are just the really recycled male power fantasies, and those, the thing is I'm like, I'm not mad that they're a male power fantasy. I'm mad that they're often really boring. I wouldn't care about the male power fantasy part, or even the harem stuff I can ignore. Rift in values between species with differing lifespans. But sometimes they're just really bland. I've watched several like just bland isekai like on Crunchyroll. And like, I was like, that was a waste of my time. Like some of them, like I was like, I'm gonna give this one a shot, and it just ends up being boring. And I'm like, you could have made it interesting, but instead you did not. But there are a bunch of isekai I really do enjoy. Wow, this is just the woke bookshelf is all that was left. Like There are some that are really good. Oh. We did it. We did it. We're done. Wait, hold on. Sorry. We interrupt the Isekai app. We're done. We did it. Look at these clean floors. Look at these perfect shelves. We finished. We did it. Oh my God. We cleaned up the library. And we did it in good time, which is what I was hoping to, because I wanted to play some Parcel tonight, because look at this. It looks so empty. It's like so empty. And now we can leave through the door. We can leave. Yes. What happens? Not the pizza party. That is the saddest pizza. Not a margarita as well. You couldn't have given us pepperoni. Like, you had to give us a margarita pizza? Incredible. I'm stretching. Okay, cool. Evaluation. Congrats. Evaluation by the principal. Congratulations, you are a very good person. To librarian. Listen, everyone's talking about how we handled the situation in the library. It's not Merlin stealing our credit the way that Kyra's boss is stealing their work. It's a huge story, a total success. It's because I made some very smart moves, probably the smartest moves in the history of this university. Oh, he's just Trump. Everything went perfectly because of my amazing leadership. I told you exactly what to do, and as always, I was proven right. I only settle for the best. Everybody knows that. Now, I've looked at the shelves. You organize everything, and honestly, it's a beautiful job. The books are in perfect order, exactly where they belong. I'm going to give you the credit you deserve for that. The fact that you were able to maximize your potential under my direction is a wonderful thing for you in this library. You did a great job, truly spectacular. But I need you to understand one thing. The reason that this library shines so brightly is that our hard work is producing results at the highest possible level, the standard I set. Your talent finally found its true form because of the foundations of my guidance. You were a little slow at times, but because of my precise instructions, everything ultimately came together in the perfect way. You are the librarian I personally chose. The fact that you did the job perfectly is proof of how well this environment I built actually functions. But where we're heading is even higher. Next time, keep that accuracy, but surprise me with lightning speed. I expect even more from you as we take our reputation to even greater heights. Principal Merlin. Anyway, so on to our next game, which is Hunting Merlin with a bow and arrow. So our next game, Wizard Murderer. Our next game, Wizard Murder, involves murdering wizards, specifically ones named Merlin. So on to our next game, Vigilante Justice. We take all the books from the woke bookshelf, we study them, and then we commit Vigilante Justice. Anyway, we did that. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Peak Isekai's cooking another world and farming another world. Also Ascendance of a Bookworm. This is my boss. You either claim my work or take half the earnings for doing my job. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Here, let me capture the Parcel's audio. Okay, we're popping over into Parcel for like 20 minutes because we have such little time to finish this game. So I'm like, I need to update you guys on the state of affairs in this game. I will get back to the Isekai Yap in a section. Okay, so like I said, I sort of played this game off stream a little bit. And anyway, we have 50K now. This is important because we only have one stream left, besides like this part, to finish this entire layout. We need to do all of the shelves. And we need to, so like, look at Airplane. Dear God, Airplane's a nightmare right now. We need to do all the shelves. And I did the one thing I purchased off stream end game was I opened up the rest of the place. There's a third line. So we have 2 more lines to set up. So obviously this is a nightmare. So we're gonna need to buckle down a little bit if we want to get this place completed and also decorated by the end of next stream. And I would like to upgrade everything. So we're gonna see. So we're gonna spend the next 20 minutes doing that while Kaylin's finishing dinner. And profit. Hold on. I need 1, at least 2, maybe 3 more shelves. I'm gonna see if we can get away with 3 more shelves. Wait. I can do math. Wait. Hold on. I can actually do math. This is like some mining of the screen. Listen, we're making it work, okay? We have to decorate this too, because that's the whole thing. Is this supposed to be a jungle? Nope, don't do that. 1, 2, thing. 1, 2, thing, 1. Yes, we can do another one. We can do it. We can do it. I'm just gonna put this here. Can you, I swear I'm gonna lose it. Okay, so we can do three more shelves of the white shelves. So let me, actually, we'll just start the next day so that we can go ahead and, get everything set. Boat was on today, so we need to turn boat off. Boat is already off. Okay, cool. I was smart about that. Okay, we'll start the next day so the packages can just come through and make us some money while we're getting everything set up. Good night, Khajiit. Good night. I'm gonna see if I can get all the shelves set up by the end of stream. I think that would be nice. So, anyway, we got it. The next time we have to cover it in plants and stuff so we can decorate it and make it look like a jungle, because that's kind of like the whole point or whatever. So that was just where I was at. Yeah, no, isekai is great in specific instances. I love slime. So there's been some interesting like isekai hybrids lately of like, they're not isekai, but they're set in video game worlds, or like they're technically isekai, but like also not. Anyway, I like Shangri-La Frontier. That's a video game Sword Art Online style situation. Although he's not locked into the game permanently, is the difference between Shangri-La versus Sword Art Online, is that he isn't like permanently stuck in the game, so he can like get out if he needs to. That's part of the plot, is him like living his max out. I have not watched Max Out My Defense. So there's so many of them. But another favorite of mine now, isekai wise, is a lot of the women isekai, like the isekai aimed at women, I have found is more interesting than the isekai aimed at men. There's a whole, specifically in like webcomics and like manhwa, like Korean manga, like they have their own manhwa and stuff. They have a lot of stuff that I feel like is more interesting than a lot of the masculine focused isekais. I like ReZero. Obviously, that's a really good one too. There's some funny ones like Konosuba and stuff too. But there isn't many isekai with women. So there is women focused isekai, but you probably don't know about it. Like they've been doing more of them lately, or like they're not technically isekai, but they're kind of isekai. So like if you watched May I Ask for One Final Thing, which was like I think last season, that's not isekai technically, but it's isekai in spirit, if that makes sense. Because it's a common sort of isekai-y trope for women, is the you go back in time trope, where like you get to like rewind time and like relive portions of your life or whatever. That's a very common manhwa trope right now. And I like it. I think it's fun. I think it can be more interesting plot-wise than some other like masculine focused isekai. Not that masculine isekai is bad, but I think just some of them can be more interesting. And we are all big fans of Punchy Lady. We call it Punchy Lady, but it's called May I Ask for One Final Thing. And it's kind of like a comedy. Oh, I only needed 2. You know, I don't know why. I could just, yeah, let's just, hold on. I'm just gonna shorten this line a little bit. There's no reason for me not to, honestly. I'll just shorten up this line a little bit and kind of ruin my entire setup by putting a shelf here. And it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's no longer functional, but that's okay. Yeah, see, we can just do, I'm inside. Help. Help. Help me. I'm stuck. I'm in the shelf. I'm like hanging in the shelf. Help. Okay, we're good. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Can I not? There we go. Okay. Help. 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 Help me, stepper. Help. Okay, now I need to buy like 8 of these loaders unloaders. So that's fine. We'll just go do that. Listen, it's fine. And definitely not functional yet. We can buy a bunch of these bad boys because we're going to need like a ton. I'm going to buy 6 of those. And then 6 of those. Sure. We have more than enough money for all of this, and we're making more money by letting stuff come through. Help me, help me, help me. So yeah, not all of them have been turned to anime yet, like the more female-focused isekai style, but I'm finding I just like those a lot more than, I think some of them are in production. Hi, Sand Ninja, how are you? I hope you're doing good. How is Amy? I'm doing good, Sand Ninja. Thank you for asking. My work is being a pain in the butt as usual, but other than that, I'm doing pretty well. We're working on my my warehouse because we're about to do, so just so that you guys know, if you haven't heard at the beginning of stream yet, next week is the big my stream anniversary. So we're doing a big summer stream like changeover party essentially. So we always during every season I make myself a new outfit, and we also start some new games, and I do like a new overlay and stuff. So I will be on Monday I shall be debuting my new stream outfit. And I will be debuting some new emotes for chat. So that's very exciting that chat will get some new emotes. And then my new outfit, like I said. And then Friday is the actual anniversary, like full stream anniversary. It's on Juneteenth, hilariously enough. And I will be doing a pizza cooking stream. We shall have the long fabled pizza stream. So we'll be doing that. And I also have another sort of special surprise for that one as well. So big week coming up next week. So I'm currently, this week is the last week that I can play these games specifically because we're changing to new games next week. So I'm currently trying to hustle to finish this game before the time is up. So that's sort of what I'm doing right now. I gotta figure out where these all go. We're setting up a massive warehouse of shipping and things like that. So I'm doing what work kind of sucked, but it was what it was. It was I mowed the front and side yard of my brother's weed eater, and I think I overdid it a little because my arms are shaking so hard. I've been there. I understand. I've been there. We've all been there, you know? Everybody's there sometimes. Everybody hurts. I hope you get some rest though and recover a little bit. Making ramen and then the water heater gets fixed tomorrow. Oh, ramen's so good. We're actually having ramen this weekend, I think. Yeah. We're having some ramen this weekend. I'm excited. Now that I'm gluten-free, sorry, I know this is wrong. I'm fixing it. What's the flip? There we go. Now that I'm gluten-free, I have to pick and choose when I consume wheat, but I have a little bit on the weekends sometimes just because ramen is so yummy. And I don't want to not ever eat ramen ever again. So, that's kind of the vibe, but I need to probably order more of these straight conveyors because we will not have enough. Yeah, that's next week's stream schedule. So I'm doing good. I'm just very busy. I've got some other side projects going on as well. So I'm just busy. I'm a busy bee, but other than that, I'm doing, work was also kind of sucked for me today too. It was just kind of a pain, but like, when is it not? So, you know. Okay, I need a bunch more straight conveyors. I am maybe mildly to moderately regretting selling all my other pallet, but don't worry about it. Okay, we need some straight conveyors so we can get this bad boy set up. I'll just buy a bunch again because I can use them for other stuff. We had nobody come in today, and then I had to listen to a 76-year-old guy cuss out his wife over lift chairs. Oh, that is the worst. I had a lady at work today who was like, my husband screams and yells at me. So I want you guys as like medical services because it means I won't have to care for him anymore. And I'm like, and she was so nice. She was such a nice lady. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Leave him. No, I did not say that. That would be unprofessional. My personal opinion is leave him. But my professional opinion is I'm so sorry. Let's see what we can do to help you with that. So anyway, oh my God. It's always old people. The husbands will be so mean to the wives. And I'm like, do you need like help? Like, do you need me to call somebody? Like, please, you should not let him treat you like that. Like, I know you don't probably have a lot of a choice, but like, it's horrible. But I digress. Okay, we have the white rack set up. Very good. Airplane completed. Does it look like we need this much storage? No. But when we add 2 more shipment lines in, we will. Trust me, we will. Plus counting is hard. Yeah. I feel that one. Okay, we're gonna get, so we need the most for boat, I think. The most racks for boat. So we're gonna get at least 3 more racks for boat. I feel like, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we fit 6 in here? Surely we can, because we're not using that back one. So time to, you know, be crazy and buy 6 racks, which is just wild. But I played off, I mentioned this before, but I played a little bit off stream just to rack up some money. So we had 50K coming in. So I have a bunch of cash. So yeah, we're kind of booking on this because this Wednesday is the last time we can play this game. I mean, we obviously can play it other times. It's not like I'm, you know, I physically can't play the game anymore, but I'm trying to finish it on Wednesday. And we have to go through and decorate the whole place, which is going to take a reasonable amount of time. Plus set up the new lines and stuff. So I'm trying to get everything done as fast as possible. So yeah, get yourself, I feel like we all deserve some good rest tonight. I have to make this week's gluten-free breakfast items for myself. That I'm trying something new this week. I'm making banana nut muffins. So I will be making those tonight, I think, after stream, because I have to make them, you know, before work or whatever. Oh, ooh, this is gonna be kind of tight, huh? I can fit them in here. No, I can make this work. That's fine. It's just a little snug. We'll have tons of boat storage, but that's kind of the point, so. But actually making some banana nut muffins after stream, and I'm looking forward to them because they will probably be delicious. Okay, put this in here. We need an unloader. Boop, boop. I'll put some like chocolate chippies on the top as well, because of course. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Make sure these actually work. I need to make sure they're turned in the right direction so they're not just piling up on the shelf for no reason. Yeah, these are all... Oh, you're on the floor somehow. How did that happen? Probably when I moved everything around. Yeah, I have been making gluten-free brownies. And I made gluten-free cookies, and those are really addictive. But now I'm trying the banana nut. There's a few different kinds, so I'm trying out different gluten-free mixes from the store and seeing what's available. And then of course I shall be making, this weekend I have to practice making the gluten-free pizza for stream next week, so we don't have another cursed pizza incident. We've had enough cursed pizza incidences. We don't need more. So, the pizza we're making next week on stream, I'm going to try to make it in the shape of a heart. So I think that'll be really fun. And maybe like cutting the pepperoni in heart shapes. Cursed pizza, yes, this is a that's sort of a deep cut from last year's stream, last year's anniversary stream. I attempted to make pizza last year, and Trader Joe's had some gluten-free pizza dough that was like pre-made, and I was like, oh, that's cool, like it's pre-made dough. I'll just buy it and I can roll it out on stream, and we'll just have like, I think it was like, it wasn't the anniversary stream, it might have been my birthday stream or something. And I was like, okay, I'll just roll out, make some pizza on stream, and it'll be like a fun like IRL stream to do. I couldn't make the dough work. I like something happened and it totally like wouldn't roll out properly. And I think the internet was like, you didn't warm it properly. And I was like, warm it? What are you? It's too cold. And I completely failed at making pizza last year. So this is my pizza attempt part 2. So yeah, we call it the cursed pizza event because I just couldn't make the pizza dough roll out properly. And so I just completely failed at making the pizza. And I just physically was unable to finish making the pizza. And then, we've already had a bit of a wild experience because last Wednesday, at the beginning of stream, I was trying to make hot chocolate to, you know, get ready for stream or whatever. And, you know, I was live and I was just hopping up to make hot chocolate real quick. And I had a whole bottle of olive oil on a shelf in my kitchen that I threw off the shelf, and it landed on the floor and it shattered and like exploded. So I had olive oil all over the floor on, you know, in the middle of streaming, and then someone knocked on my front door trying to sell us something. So it was a very chaotic start to stream, but I managed to clean up the olive oil with flour and then accidentally made dough. So now chat's been joking about how I'm gonna have glass shard filled pizza dough that I'm gonna make the pizza with next Friday. So that's sort of, it just is one of those dumb inside jokes with chat, if that makes sense. So that's just sort of, you know, it's the vibe. Okay, we need more straight conveyors, but we're almost done with this setup as well. We have so many racks, which is absolutely crazy. So we see some more straight conveyors. We'll go to bed so that we can start the next day. Do we have plane tomorrow? Tell me. No plane. We turn off plane. Plane go night night. Whatever. Oh, we're not done yet. Sorry, we still have actually never mind. I won't do that yet because I didn't realize we still had packages coming down the line. That's the issue with pre-made. Yeah, see, the thing was, like, I've never had pre-made dough before. They were like, yeah, you just, like, the instructions on it were like, you buy the dough and you roll it out and you make pizza and voila, it's really that simple. And I was like, oh, that sounds easy. I'll do that for stream. It was not easy nor simple. It was actually a failure. So the dough kept, like, tearing weirdly. And I was told by the internet and Reddit that it was because it was too cold. And then also eventually that was that I over kneaded it and over rolled it. And so it was useless. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do anymore. So I just didn't. But we're doing Pizza Take 2 next week, so. Boop. 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 Oh, I could have probably stole some conveyors from the truck side of things, but that's okay. And done. Boat is complete. So we have boats set up done, which is beautiful. We're still waiting on the last couple packages to come through from the other one. So now we need to work on truck, because truck also needs a decent amount of storage because of the weekend. We get more truck packages than we do like plane, but we have like 2 days over the weekend that we don't get stuff. So if necessary, I'll do like another shelf this direction, but I'll get like 3 more shelves and just see if we can make it fit. So but I think that might be, I think that's the last package. So we'll probably go to bed first. Okay. We're speeding through this. Yeah, that's the last one. So we'll go to bed. We are speeding through. Everything is a little bit messy right now, but that's okay. We're still kind of working on painting the place as well. Dang, we still have more brown paint. I don't need this anymore. I'm actually done with the brown paint, actually. Let me just... Can we rebox you up? There we go. I'll give him back to Khajiit. We don't need the rest of this. Good night, Khajiit. I have a wear for you if you have coin. There's a cat in there. I call him Khajiit because I can sell my extra, like, conveyor belts to him and stuff. So I call him Khajiit. And then we'll go to bed. Is that, like, dawn? Wait, does the game already think it's dawn? Or is that, like, light pollution? That's kind of... Or maybe it's dusk? I confess I've never looked at the nighttime. I thought it was, like, just dark. So. Okay. Cool, cool. I'm gonna try to get, I think, the last, I'll try to get the truck one set up. I think we'll be done for the night. Do you get to go to the Clouds District? What am I saying? Of course you don't. I'm just really saying that this game about shipping partials should expand into city exploration. Would you guys like to watch me play Mirror's Edge at some point on stream? That is something we floated in the past, is doing story games. I mean, we're going to do them eventually when I have more time. I can't do it right now, obviously. But I know Dishonored. We've had some big fans of Dishonored, and I would love to play Dishonored 1 and 2 on stream because I love those games. But I also am a big Mirror's Edge fan. So I don't know if you guys would like some Mirror's Edge or not. I think I would love it. But Metro is really good. I've never played Metro. I have never played that. I actually don't know. I feel like I recognize the name. I'm not as up to date with the kids as I used to be. I used to be more like up to date with the trends in gaming, and now I'm busy and work a busy job all the time, so I don't really. The Dishonored series was awesome. I'm excited to play Dishonored with you guys. That is like genuinely some of my favorite games of all time. I'm a big fan. So you must understand. So when I was a child, when I was a wee child, I was in my computer gaming era, because that's when my parents would let us play as kids. We played a lot of like Lego games, Barbie games, that kind of stuff. When I was, oh, I need to keep this there actually. Actually, you know, I like to stagger them. When I was in like high school, my dad bought us DS's. So we played a little bit more like, you know, DS games and stuff. We had a PS2, but we didn't really play a lot of games on it. But then oh, we did not, do we have room for 3 of these? I might just make it work. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. And then in my Coolidge era, so I've talked about this before, but I was a religious YouTube gamer watcher. That was like my thing. I loved watching YouTube gamers like all of the time. And so let me get some unloading and loading racks really fast. Right? I'm doing this right? Yeah. I'm just gonna I'll purchase a bunch, and then whatever I don't use, I can just sell. But in I loved watching YouTube gamers, and a lot of the reasons why is like YouTubers were the gamers back then. A lot of the reasons why I liked that so much is because I didn't own a console to play a lot of those games, but in college I saved up and bought myself a Xbox 360 back in like 2016. So it was long defunct at that point, but it could play a lot of the games I wanted. I bought it for 75 bucks from GameStop, and I was in my like big AAA gaming story game era. So I loved, my favorite was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I loved Dishonored. I actually tried The Witcher 2, and as much as I loved watching it, I really didn't like playing it. Something about the control scheme was really clunky to me, and I just couldn't get into it, which kind of disappointed me because I liked the story. I just didn't love playing it. I played the DMC reboot. I was kind of in a bunch of the Assassin's Creeds. Like, I bought so many of them because, you know, they were old and defunct, so GameStop was selling them for like pennies. So I bought a bunch of the old Assassin's Creed games. I played Black Flag, was like a religion for me. Assassin's Creed Black Flag was such a like emotional religious experience for me. I remember when I first started the game, I was like, oh, there's a lot of ship travel, but like I like playing the story, so I don't know how I'll feel about the ship travel. And then like 3 weeks later, I was like, there's a story? I've just been sailing for like 3 weeks. There's a story? I was like, oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to go be an assassin or whatever. I'd like unlocked the entire world just by playing like the ship combat and stuff. So I was in my, I played Mirror's Edge. I actually low-key stole Mirror's Edge from a friend by accident. It wasn't on purpose. I borrowed it from him and he never asked it for me back. So Kevin, if you're out there, I'm sorry. I still have your copy of Mirror's Edge. My bad. So don't worry about it. It's fine. So yeah, like I love AAA. I played Dishonored, obviously. I love AAA game, like especially a lot of the old AAA games. I was a big fan of them, but I just haven't played those in a long time. So okay, these are all straight conveyors. So yeah, that's it. We got our cluster of straight conveyors. These are more straight conveyors. Witcher 3 is by far better than Witcher 2. Yeah, I was hoping to get some of the games done, but since starting to work, I have no idea how much Tomb Raider game I'll be able to play. Ooh, your favorite series is Tomb Raider? I've never gotten to play any of them, but I love temples and like discovering lore and like temples and like anything Indiana Jones vibe I'm obsessed with, so I need to play. I need to play it. It's challenging, but what annoys me most is Lara just doesn't jump when I want her to. Yeah, a lot of those type of parkour style games are like that, because Assassin's Creed can be that way. So I have the Witcher games, but I won't play well on my laptop, so I gotta wait. No, listen to her, Kevin. She's not sorry. It was, no, I'm not. But like, you should ask for it back. So, Sorry. It's, you know, it's in, oh, that's the wrong one. I was wondering what was going on. That's the wrong one. It's in good hands. You know, actually, I lied. My Xbox 360 is now broken. But I did buy Mirror's Edge for like $3 on Steam. So, on like a Steam sale. So we can play that when we want to. Okay, I don't think I will need these guys anymore. So I can just sell them because everybody else is set up at this point. It's kind of jank, but you know, whatever. Actually, would it make more sense? Actually, I think it would make more sense to do this. Hold on. Like visually, it would make more sense to do this. Hold on. Just need one of these straight conveyors and then stop rotating the wrong direction. Okay. There. That makes a little bit more sense visually. Okay, cool. We have our forest of, we can sell these. So, okay, so we finished our thing that I wanted to do, which is that we got all the racks set up. So now we don't have to worry about rack storage anymore. This should, emphasis on should be enough. If it's not, we can always add more and get really janky with it. But for now, I think this is enough. So next time on Wednesday, we'll be back. We will rapidly whip together 2 more lines. And then it's finally decorating time. Actually, in the spirit of 100% all the games, it's okay. I saw my ex's Resident Evil game. That's so funny. I'd love to play Resi games too, but I need way more time and energy and attention to do that. Unfortunately, I would love to, but I just don't have the time right now. Also, some of these games, I'm not 100% sure on how they'd play. Okay, in the spirit of us doing decorating next week, let's go ahead and change the color of our floor, which is wild. So it said as a tab to the tablet for changing the floor material for the warehouse. Okay. Bah. Okay, so I'm gonna be really honest. I don't know how I feel about this. Why is it so shiny? Okay, so we're going for jungle here, right? We're going for jungle. Let me just, I'm just gonna, oh, so ugly. Absolutely, IKEA, absolutely not. All of these bitches are ugly. I fear the wood is the best one. If we're going for a jungle vibe, I fear the wood is the best one. It no longer hurts the eyes being blinding white. Listen, we're gonna play some water park sim soon, and we will unfortunately be dealing with that at first before I get some tile down. So, you know, that's fine. Well, I think wood is maybe the best vibe for a jungle. Unfortunately, it's giving dirt. It's giving forest of allure. Oh wait, I need to wait till the day's over. I just realized before we end the stream. Well, I can yap some. It's fine. I can leave this running. It's okay. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day and a good rest of your week. And I hope all of our work, I'm sending out universal vibes that all of our work frustrations melt away like snow this week. Probably will not happen, but Delulu is the Salulu and your girl can dream. I hope we all have wonderful weeks at work this week because it sounds like we're all getting frustrated by work, which is incredibly valid. So I hope Panda's, for your first day is this week, right, Panda? Good luck with that. Like genuinely, I hope that goes so well. I hope it goes way better than you expected. Vibes, 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 all of the vibes. I love you all so much. We'll be back on Wednesday. We're gonna play this more. We're going to, yes, Thursday. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. We'll play this more on Wednesday. We're going to, on Wednesday, we got to focus on finishing up the last of the lines, and then we're going to decorate the heck out of this place. So, we got to make it look like a jungle. We're going to take all these, so the way we're going to do that, we're going to take all these miniature plants, and we're just going to, like, cover the whole place in them. Which is kind of silly. Can I put this down? I feel like it keeps glitching and saying I can. Wait. Sorry for the horrible noise. I feel like it keeps glitching and trying to say that I can put it down. I would love to cover the top of these in plants. I don't know how feasible that is. Anyway, we're gonna decorate the entire place in plants. Oh, we can wait. keep seeing it. Come here. Come here. No. Okay. Anyway, we can at least put the plants on these. We'll do what we can to decorate the entire floor with plants. I think we can change the color of these actually. Is that an upgrade? Hold on. Conveyor deliveries, delivery size, delivery speed. I swear to God, there's a way to change the color of these. I feel like, oh, do you have to purchase it from the shop? No, right? I swear to God, there was like an upgrade or something where you can change the color of the things, but I don't remember how. So I'll have to look at that. But I know licenses, maybe? No. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Basically, oh, we can do all of these. Oh, well, that ups our money. I'll purchase all these because that ups our, I didn't even realize there was like an extra tab for that. I've been like so locked in on finishing the rest of it. Anyway, I think we can change the color of these. If not, that's fine. But we might change the color of the conveyors and stuff to kind of match stuff. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, we're basically going to decorate the entire thing in plants and make this the true jungle warehouse that it deserves to be. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a good next couple of days. Like I said, back on Wednesday, more Parcel Sim, same time. As always, if you miss any streams, you'd like to catch up, I do have a re-upload channel on YouTube for my old streams, my old VODs, Amy's VODs. I also, on my main channel, my Amy's Adventures Gaming channel, my more recent streams, I have under the Lives tab is where you go to find those. So that is there for you if you'd like to check that out. And Panda already did it, but ! Discord in the chat if you'd like to join our Discord. We yap about work, about food, about pets. I posted some very yummy snacks I had today in that. It's just there to photo dump and yap about your daily life. And we all follow Panda's journey as she becomes employed. So just that kind of stuff. That's there for you if you'd like to join that. And then I do post my stream schedule every Monday. I post it on Twitch and Instagram as like a story post. And then Discord in a longer, more permanent format that tells you the times in your area and stuff. Fun fact, I'm sure you guys already know this, but the Discord post actually shows you the time in your local time zone. So that's kind of neat that it'll show you where like in your time zone when the stream is happening. So I love the ad. No, don't snooze it, Panda. We're about to end. I was like, the ad's about to start, but that's okay. We're about to end. We'll raid somebody. So I love you all. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Let's go find someone to raid really fast. Let me see. Who is up? Who is up? Who is up tonight? Siren. Let's raid Siren. God bless. Love her to death. We shall raid Siren. I don't even know what she's doing. She's got an ad going. That's quite the ad. I don't even know what the ad is about. Is that her own ad? That's crazy. Oh, did she end? Wait, is she done? Wait, did she finish? Did she? Oh, I think she might have ended. Oops. Let's not do that. Let's raid someone who's up. No, it said she went offline. Did she go offline? Oh, I don't know. We can raid Hyacinth then, I guess. Okay, anyway, we'll raid Hyacinth. Or actually, you know what? Let's raid somebody else. Let's raid somebody who's playing Librarian. I think that'd be neat. Let's pick somebody new to raid tonight. Who have we, what's the vibes? What is the vibes? I like to pick a cute VTuber. Oh, she's cute. Let's pick a cute VTuber. It's always fun to support fellow VTuber. Okay. It bugged on me. Did we raid somebody? Did the raid already happen? Are y'all still here? Did I break Twitch? I think I broke Twitch. You guys might have gone to Siren stream. You're still here? Hold on, let me refresh. I tried to raid Siren and then it broke because she went offline. Let me try this again. Is it working? Okay, it's working now. Sorry. Okay, we're raiding a cute VTuber who's playing Librarian game and she looks like she's almost done with the game too. So anyway, I love you all. I will see you guys on Wednesday. We are raiding now. Bye.